Movers come tomorrow.
I was like, I have to do it. We're officially in the apartment. If you're watching this, it means that I have finally made the move from Oregon to New York City, and we're back on YouTube because I just had far too much going on when I first started this channel, and I hated the editing process of YouTube. I just did not have time for it, but I'm so excited to be back and relaunch this channel. It feels so right to start off in New York and relaunch this channel. You guys are probably all like, what? I missed a few chapters. I saw that comment a lot, being like, how did we get here? So I'll give you all the context, but I am currently sitting in my New York City apartment. I'm gonna insert some clips that I've had filmed for quite some time about my storage unit getting packed up and actually moving. And then I'm gonna do a little Q&A and update at the end. There is also an empty apartment tour in this video, and a fully furnished one will be coming. But this has been the hardest secret to keep, and some of you guys are really sleuths on TikTok because you're like, where's all your stuff? Like, it kind of looks empty in your room, and that's because I've been packing for a month and a half. I signed the lease to this place in early February, and it is now March 11th. The day that I'm filming this. So I have been keeping this a secret for so long, and it feels so good to finally be out here. But I'm gonna insert the clips, and then there'll be an empty apartment tour and a little bit of a Q&A at the end with some of the most frequently asked questions, and let's get right into it.
We're currently in the storage unit. It's Sunday, February 12th, and the movers come tomorrow to pick up all of this stuff.
We're officially in the apartment. My dad is out running a couple errands right now, so I am just here. It's empty, except for my mattress that is currently on the floor. We got the Wi-Fi set up, and I am waiting for the moving truck to get here with the rest of my stuff. My best friend was holding my mattress, which was lovely, and I'll give a little tour while it's completely empty, and it won't look like this for much longer. Well, you can ignore the cart that's right here, but you walk in and this is where my bed's gonna go. There's a closet, and then the front door is behind me. And then there's the hallway that goes straight into the living room, bathroom, closet. And then you walk down here with another closet and another closet. And then the kitchen. It's really nice. There's so much storage, and then it has a little pass-through that takes you into the living room. The view is stunning and the lighting is amazing. And then there is the little bar countertop and takes you back to the front door. I'm currently sitting on this beanbag chair because I don't have a couch. It's not coming until, honestly, God knows when. I think like middle of April. And I was like, I'm gonna need something to sit on. So I bought this cheap beanbag off of Amazon, and it's just gonna be my couch for now. But I am gonna stop this vlog here, and then I'm gonna do like a fully furnished, minus my couch, apartment tour, because as I'm sitting here, it's done. Everything is furnished. I wish I could show you. I want to show you really bad, but I'm gonna wait for the next video. But I'm just so thrilled with how it turned out. I'm gonna like rapid fire answer some common questions that I've been getting on my TikToks. Number one is like, how did I find this apartment, and like, was the apartment hunt difficult? And the answer is, for me, it was not difficult because my best friend actually lives in this building, and the entire reason of me like moving here was because in early February I got a notification that there was a unit opening up in this building. Like, my best friend was like, there's a unit opening. And I was like, I have to do it. Like, it just like felt so right. And I was like, I can't pass this up. So I applied for it, not knowing if I was gonna get it or not. And it was like a whirlwind of 24 hours where I was like signing the papers and getting my application in. And then I found out I got it. And it was a March move-in. I was like, that is perfect timing, because then I could get everything stored and moved from Oregon. So I am really lucky about the apartment hunt, because I know it can be really brutal in New York to find an apartment. So I was able to apply for this one before it even went up on StreetEasy, which was incredible. And that is the story of how I got this apartment. And a couple of people are asking the area. I am gonna be like overly cautious about sharing too many details, even like rent and things around here, because of privacy and safety. So all I'm gonna say is that it is in Lower Manhattan, and I'm just gonna leave it there because I'm just anxious about sharing too much for safety, because I am out here on my own. I mean, my friend lives here, but it's a big city and people are scary on the internet. Another question I keep getting is my job changing, or like what's going on there? And no, my job's not changing. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I am still working at Nike and everything is the same. I will be back in Oregon a lot and going to like key meetings and moments when I need to be there. And we also do have an office here, but that's all I'm gonna share about my job, because I just feel like, again, that's like a personal thing that doesn't need to be on the internet. But I absolutely love my job. I love my team, and I'm so lucky to have such a supportive manager and team that allows me to be here and stay with the company that I love. So that is incredible. Logistics on moving, it was a lot. I obviously had the storage unit in Portland from when I left my apartment, and it was in the storage unit. The 2 men and a truck was the company that I used, and they were incredible. I will share the cost of the move because I think a lot of people were wondering how much it costs to go cross country. So I was lucky because I had not enough stuff to have to use like the bigger moving logistics. So I used one of their small size crates, which means whatever fit in the crate got on a truck, and it's like a freight truck, and then they just drive it across the country, and then the 2 men in a truck New York location picks it up for me and then delivers it. And I think in total, with like tip and everything and tax, it was about $3,000 to do that. And it was a lot of money, but I will say, like with the insurance, there was like a small damage on the hutch. Like the insurance, they paid me back for that. They were so communicative. The whole process was so smooth. I was so worried about timing and logistics, and they were just like, we got it. Like, we got it. I said, I need my stuff to arrive on March whatever. And they were like, yep, it'll be there. And lo and behold, the day I moved in, got my keys, they were there within 2 hours. And it was just such a seamless process with them. I cannot recommend them enough. Absolutely in no way sponsored. I wish it was. If I ever move again, I will be using 2 men in a truck. They were great. Obviously, it's expensive, but I have been saving for this for so long, and I've been lucky to be living with my parents for quite some time now, so I wasn't paying rent, and that's amazing. So that is kind of the logistics of the move, and I would just like reach out to them to get a quote on their website, because that is how I started, and it was recommended to me by a friend. I know there's so many moving companies, but I was like, I can't be on Google for this long, like looking at reviews. And so I was like, who did you use, to one of my friends that moved, and they were like, 2 men in a truck. Perfect. So I highly recommend. I get a lot of questions about why New York and why the things. I don't know why New York. It's always been just my place that I absolutely love. Every time I visit, I'm just like, I need to be here. I love the energy here. I'm so happy, and this has been my #1 goal for years. I haven't shut up about it in 4 or 5 years. So it's terrifying at the same time to move across country on your own and not have family here, but I do know quite a few people in the city, and I love being on my own, so I think I'm gonna thrive, I hope. But I'm just so happy to have finally made this happen. And I think those are most of the questions that I've gotten, and I am posting so much apartment content and moving content on Instagram and TikTok. So you can follow me there, but the longer vlogs will be coming here, and I'm so excited to be back on YouTube because I have been wanting to do this for a while, and I just kept pushing it off, and now I'm like, okay, no, this is the time. Like, this is the perfect time to get back into it and kind of like relaunch the channel. So I'm gonna be doing vlogs. I'm gonna have a fully furnished apartment tour minus the couch coming very soon, and I'm so excited about it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon.